Welcome back. Now, looking good doesn't come cheap, and it's easy to spend a fortune on creams and serums, all in an effort to turn the clock back. But if you're trying to cut costs, have sensitive skin, or are keen to know just what exactly is in your face cream, then making your own could be the solution. Maeve Brady, course instructor at Airfield in Dundrum, is determined to get us all whipping up our own beauty products. Well, Maeve, lovely to meet you.
And you too, Sybil.
You're so creative. In front of us here is everything that you've made by your very own hand. Everything from healing balms to face creams to soap to shaving foam to potpourri, and everything here you made in your kitchen.
That's right. No rocket science at all involved.
Yeah, fantastic.
No, it's great. If you can cook, basic things. I always say that it's easier to make a face cream than it is to make a white sauce without lumps in it. No, absolutely no. You know, it's a lot easier. There's no real huge skill. Soap is trickier, but face creams and face balms are very, very easy to make. My balm is my most popular now.
And this is what we're going to start with.
This is what we're making here.
And you say it's like the Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream.
Yeah, our trilogy balm. You know, it's that type of thing. It's universal. Use it for anything. And it's the type of thing you might have in the glove compartment of the car or in your handbag. And if you did a dry skin anywhere, or you use it as lip gloss, you can even use it as a bit of a hair gel. You know, if you want a spiky hairdo, your kid has a bit of nappy rash. It's totally universal.
Okay, so to the ingredients. First, into the bowl, 3 ounces of almond oil, 6 ounces of rapeseed oil, 2 ounces of olive oil, and 1 ounce of calendula oil.
Now, you need to wait for the beeswax to melt, and that's 2 ounces of beeswax. You can buy beeswax in a hardware shop, or you can buy it in a health food shop in a block. Because I make quite a lot of this stuff, I actually bought pellets from a wholesaler for health foody stuff, and it's much easier.
Well, all the beeswax is melted.
All completely melted now. So I suppose that took 5 to 10 minutes, because we're making a biggish amount.
Okay.
So be careful of that now. I'm going to take it over here. I'll just lift this thing out of here. And I'm going to put it down on a towel, just so that there's a bit of grip on it, because it's hot and oily, so you don't want to spill it on yourself. So we're going to put our aprons on now here.
Okay.
Sybil, would you like a red or a blue one? I think the blue is kind of coordinating.
Okay.
Yes, there we go.
Vintage aprons.
Yes, it's essential to wear an apron. It really, it just makes the product so much better. But no, it's good, because if you do splash it on your clothes, it's like butter
hard to get out.
It's hard enough to get out.
Now you need the honey, do you?
We need the honey now, yep.
Okay.
So I'm just going on now. You don't have to be terribly precise about it, but honey is nice and healing, and it also gives it a little taste. So if you're putting it on your lips, or for kids, they like it. So I'm going to put in about 2 of these spoonfuls here. Doesn't matter, you can put in more or less, it won't make any difference. I wouldn't put like loads in, because it would it would affect the mixture. Yeah. So the next thing then is chamomile, and we're going to put in about 20 drops of chamomile. Chamomile sometimes is kind of slow coming out, so let me see there. Just for television, I'll take the top off and we'll whisk it. There, put about half a teaspoonful in. I would normally put in 20 drops, so that'd be loads, I'd say.
Okay.
And you can smell that now. Chamomile is a nice, very pleasant smell.
And what's the chamomile do?
Chamomile is
soothing.
really healing. It's really healing. Right, so we'll just blend it. You blend it for a few minutes. It doesn't take you that long. It's not going to be quite set, but it'll still be liquid when you put it in the pot. So I'm just going to give it a few whiffs here. And the beeswax will make it set, but beeswax in itself is healing also. It's good for your skin, it's healing. Because we're under time pressure today, I'm going to put most of it into a big pot. But these are my favourite ones to use. These are pill bottles. Everyone gets these. Just make sure you wash them out. And then these are a great size for your handbag. Now, if you're making balm, it's good to have something with a lip. And always have towels. I have old towels, so that if you get stuff on them, it doesn't matter. You can keep using them. They can be your balm towels. So, here we go. That's one done. Slightly messy. But we can drain it off later.
And once that sets, it's good for, as you say, everything.
Yeah, but do you want to get one of them out there, Sybil, and show people what it is, what the end result will be? So
you, as you say, for your hands, for your lips, for rashes, for
it's just
nappy
great.
rash.
Nappy rash. It's great all-purpose.
Hill walkers.
Hill walkers. Sailors actually find it great. You know, you get sort of that old weather-beaten look.
Yeah.
It's good for dry skin.
Second thing we're going to make today for the viewers is your face cream.
Yes, we're going to make an all-purpose face cream. And again, it's very easy. There's slightly more ingredients in it now because you want lighter creams on your face. But I'm going to make a basic one.
So what have you started with already?
I have half an ounce of beeswax and 1 ounce of almond oil. So I'm going to put in some coconut oil, which will also help emulsify and keep it together, and it's nice on the skin. Now, would you be able to give me one of those forks or spoons or something, because it's solid. So this will have to be melted down as well. So I use 1.5 ounces of coconut oil here. So see, it's solid. If you were using a lot of it, you could melt it in the microwave, but we're only using an ounce and a half. And if the proportions are slightly off, suppose they're not badly off, it'll be okay. This is because it's for your face, we're going to put some nice little things in it. And we're going to put in some grapeseed oil, which is a lovely, it's really light oil and it sinks into your skin because you don't want anything like looking shiny on your face. So we need an ounce of this as well. So I'm going to pop an ounce of this in here. And we are going to put in half an ounce of wheat germ oil. Now wheat germ is great. It's lovely. It's full of vitamin B and it's really good for your skin. Nourishing. So.
How many creams will this make? Is it going to be putting a lot in, or is this just one cream?
Oh, well, this will make about 4 jars of cream. And we can do a tot up. I mean, a basic tot. It's hard to, to give it an accurate of what it would cost, but I mean it wouldn't cost that much, and we'll see what we'll make here now, because we're going to be putting in rose water, 4 ounces of rose water. I'd say we make about 4 or 5 decent sized pots. So
okay,
do you want to pop that into, we put it in here, and you can make sure you scoop the rest of it out there, and then we put it on the heat. We're done there now. Right, pop it down there, and we're going to add in our liquid, which is a nice rose water. Rose water is nice and softening for the skin. You can use plain water, as long as it's bottled water or something is better than tap water. So we need 4 ounces of this, and the beeswax and the beeswax and the coconut oil will help that emulsify into a nice, creamy texture. You could pour that in slowly, Sybil.
Rose water going in.
Yeah, right, so here we go. So slowly pour it in. Look at that, thickening up nicely there. Yes. It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now you just have to make sure we get it all combined. It's a nice creamy colour, because it's got the honey in it.
The last ingredient is Citrucidal, a natural preservative from the health food shop.
So would you like to try and pop some in there?
It's like mayonnaise, kind of.
It is like mayonnaise, isn't it? And it'll solidify into just a nice creamy texture.
Yeah, of course.
That's your first attempt, not bad at all.
Who would have thought that this is what goes into making face cream?
I know, it's great, isn't it? But it's easy. It's not difficult. And, they're nice products. They're as good as you get in health food shops. I mean, they don't have all the chemicals in them or extra, chemical knowledge that people would have who are professionals. But it's lovely, and my friends and family use them, and we all like them. So I tell you specifically with the soap, once you start using homemade soap, you can't bear using other soap. It just feels so horrible, and that's just the way it is. So good luck to everyone. I hope you really take on board and get into making your own Christmas gifts now. It's not difficult, you see.
Incredible,
isn't it?
You think, okay, people may, it's being put together in a kitchen. That's how the cream is put together in the first place, that you're paying whatever amount of money for.
And it's so simple,
incredibly simple. The way that just turned to cream.
I know,
in an instant.
Yeah, from oil into cream. Yeah. If anybody out there wants to go on one of Maeve's courses, she's running the next one on Saturday, the 12th of November, between 10 and 2 in Airfield, and it's a €50 fee.
Okay.
So,
and we're getting ever closer to the big C.
I see. I didn't mention it.
You didn't mention it. She did.
Oh, she did.
She mentioned